showing that he's in K1 with a capital A.
Well, K1 with a capital A, I think, for Akebono. Certainly in the corner, you can't afford to wait and let such a big man tee off on you. Akebono can't move in circles, but he can move in straight lines, and Kakuda, being the go-forward fighter that he is probably getting himself into trouble.
There's Akebono showing that knee and showing his athleticism. Again, I'm very surprised here in Akebono. This is a new fighter, capital A. I'm going for Akebono in this.
There's a clipping right hand, and he just throws him to the canvas at the end. Possibly lucky to get away with it. Kakuda coming back, showing his heart. The left knee, which has been used throughout this fight to good effect. And another right hand. I'm surprised the referee came in there. It possibly cost Akebono an extra round.
That's right.
And there you see the smaller fighter getting reacquainted with Akebono's belly button.
This can be Akebono's. He's won the first 2 rounds. If he wins this round, Akebono advances into the tournament, winning his first fight ever in K1.
Kakuda's only chance is to win by knockout. He cannot win this fight on points. He's had an 8 count in either round. Akebono doesn't really need to exert himself. Unless he gets the opportunity, I'd suggest you just back off a little bit, live off the jab, live off the 1-2, and then you see there the jab, left knee again. That's just a push. Kakuda flung into the corner.
Wow, Kakuda's going to bounce off of these ropes into the other one.
The thing about K1 ropes too, unlike traditional boxing ropes, they are actually incredibly taut. So when you bounce into those ropes, there's no rope-a-doping, you come straight back off. And there we see that inside thigh kick, which I'm surprised we haven't seen more of.
Well, it's not going to help Kakuda here against Akebono. I'm sorry, he's got to definitely go for the knockout.
And there we see countering. Akebono delivering multiple swinging, clubbing shots into the corner. Kakuda taking them with a good guard, but you can see he was shaken down to the core by the big Yokozuna.
And as you can see here, Akebono is still holding his composure. It's like he's been here before. He knows exactly what he's doing. He wants to put Kakuda into the corner, throw several punches, and get a quick, fast knockout.
Kakuda just going inside 5, following up with a jab, but you can see the height difference. It fell probably a foot short. Nice straight right hand there, follow up by the knee as Kakuda is back onto the ropes. Akebono just having a little rest there, leaning on the smaller man. You'll notice Kakuda too is breathing. It's a lot of weight to carry when you have such a big man leaning down on you.
That's absolutely right. I don't know what Kakuda's doing here. He doesn't have time to run around and spin around and dance around. He's got to go in there and mix it up with Akebono, and he's just too small.
He really hasn't phased him too much with the punches. A couple of clipping right hands that I thought I saw a brief shimmer in Akebono's knees, but not enough. And there's the knee going high, doubling up with the left knee there. Kakuda waiting too much.
The legend versus legend, Akebono, the huge sumo wrestler versus Nobuaki Kakuda.
Oh, that's a big right hand over the top.
But didn't do anything.
Well, we heard it resonate ringside here and saw the sweat fly off the brow of the big sumo wrestler. Kakuda does have power in his head, so the right hand's coming here again. Lead off with the left hook, quick hands, pushed again into the ropes. And as I said earlier, it's just whether or not Kakuda can get the leverage on his punches to reach the 6'8" monster.
I'll tell you what, Mike, Akebono's definitely earned some respect from not only me, but the fans here tonight. He's got 10 seconds before he's to his first K1 victory ever in history.
Well, Akebono, he looks to have broken the duck, although Kakuda is letting him know he's still in for a fight.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Akebono has definitely won his first fight ever in K1 history.
Well, bearing a major judging catastrophe. Yokozuna, the 64th Yokozuna, Akebono is now 5-1 for sure.
All right. This is absolutely amazing, Mike. Take Akebono, he's coming here in condition, and he's ready to go, and he's just throwing Kakuda around just like he's a piece of paper.
Well, what I was impressed with, he used the left knee well. He did use the push well. I'm surprised he wasn't warned for it. He came off the left knee with an overhand or a hooking or clubbing right hand, and also used the 1-2, and we see him using the jab, although you see Kakuda's experience there, slipping the jab, coming over the top with the right hand of his own. You see.
Now we have a very interesting fight ahead of us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with this tournament. And then Mike, talk a little bit about that.
waiting the judge's decision.
ジャッジの評価29対25赤明物ジャッジの評価軸兵希望明物ジャッジ岡林30対24.5赤明物
And Akebono has done it. The 64th Yokozuna has gone through into the semi-final of the K1 Asia Grand Prix 2005. But let's have a big hand. Great praise has to go to Nobuaki Kakuda, 43 years old, 5'9", 90 kilos, and he lasted the distance as such a big, big man.
Definitely, and Akebono has got his first victory here in K1, and he took down a great legend, Nobuaki Kakuda.
Now, Akebono may not be looking forward to this, but he's got the prospect of another fight for the first time in his career. He's going to fight twice on the same night.
We have a very interesting matchup now. Now this is what K1 is about, the interesting matchups.